Welcome to Rewild Your Business, a bonus episode on this beautiful Monday morning. I am jumping on for an extra episode this week to share with you some exciting news. The doors to the Wild Way community are now open. You can now come join us inside what is set up to be a fabulous community of women who are committed to doing the work that matters to them. I think I've said before, I've created this community because it's the community that I really want to belong to. I want us to belong to it together. So I'm so excited to be opening the doors, and I thought I'd just jump on to have a single episode where I can tell you a little bit about the background to why I've created this membership, why now, and a bit about what to expect if you decide to join us inside. So those of you who've been in my world for a while will know that this is not the first membership that I've created. I actually created a membership a few years ago called the Founders Society, and the time wasn't right, and it was a profitable membership. Both of the previous memberships that I've run have been profitable on paper, but just not felt right for me because the timing wasn't right. The second membership, the collective, again, it was a great membership and it had amazing women in it. The timing was not right for me. And also it wasn't just that. It wasn't just the timing. I think it was that I created memberships that made absolute logical sense in terms of what is expected from a business coach. Whereas the Wild Way is really the community that you would expect from me. And those are two really different things. Now, does that mean that if you become a member, you don't get my support to grow your business? Absolutely not. Everyone inside this community is building a soul-led business. That's why I created it this way. The community is set up so that we meet together live a couple of times a month. But we don't do it on the first Wednesday of the month or whatever. We don't do it that way. We follow the lunar cycles. So we meet at new moon and at full moon. And we have that regular heartbeat of a 2 weeks cycle to really have this embedded accountability into the work we're doing. This is something that has worked for me for a while now. And that is that in my own business, at new moon, I set intentions for what I'm going to be focusing on for that lunar cycle. I really look at what I want to achieve, what I want to bring to life, what I want to spend my time and energy on. And then a fortnight later, 2 weeks later at full moon, I reflect on what's happened over that previous 2 weeks. And I look at what do I need to release? What's not working? What do I want to put down? And that rhythm of accountability has moved my business forward so much because it's consistent. It's a rhythm. It's a dependable rhythm where you are giving your business the attention it deserves. Not working in the business, really working on it. And so this membership it serves you in a few different ways. If you are someone who already has your business, it's established, but you actually just want that accountability to be moving forward. Maybe you just feel that call to be together in what we're trying to achieve. I think entrepreneurial loneliness is a real thing, and I know what it's like to try and find the community that feels right and that you want to be part of. That's that right balance of not needing to be in it all the time and showing up and commenting and liking everything all the time, but equally knowing that there are other people there that you can ask questions of and people that you're going to get to know when we show up every couple of weeks on Zoom together. That's the kind of community I want. So that's what I'm building. Or maybe you're someone who really is in the early stages of creating a soul-led business. Maybe you're pivoting from another business and you're really just in the early stages of working with your intuition, working in a more soul-led way. Then you're going to love this community, because that's the vibe that we have here. That is the gentle way that we are committed to growing our businesses. And that doesn't mean that we compromise. If you've been in my world for a while, you'll know without any shadow of a doubt that I make a stand for the and. I am all about business that feels good, that allows us to do the work that matters to us, but also makes us bloody good money. We deserve both of those things. That is what will bring a feel-good business. Because when we make money, our business becomes sustainable. When our business is sustainable, the people who we are called to serve to benefit from what we do. So it's all about the and for me. It's all about finding a way to make money, good money, doing the work that matters to the world. That is incredibly important to me. It's why I do anything in my business, is to make sure that more women doing the work that matters get to bring that work sustainably into the world. So what does the membership look like? You get a membership portal where every month I'll be uploading a class. So for June, the class is Trust the Timing, which I thought is obviously a good topic, because that is what I have done now when it comes to launching this membership. The class is called Trust the Timing. Every month you get the class, you get a guided meditation, and you get a workbook. So that will become a growing library of soul-led business wisdom. But the most important part of the community is twofold. It is the community hub where we actually get to message each other, to interact with each other. You get to RSVP to the live events, all of the live calls, the moon circles, as and when we have other ad hoc events. All of that will go into the membership hub. The live calls happen on Zoom, like I say, twice a month. And the price, the founding member price of the membership, I just want to be clear about, it's a founding member price. If you get in at the founding member price, that will lock in for good at that price. It will be the lowest it will ever be. And it's just £22 per month at the moment. So I've intentionally made it incredibly accessible. For me, it's not a numbers thing. This isn't, I'm very fortunate. I don't need this to be a huge revenue generator in my business. It's much more important to me that the right people are able to join and come in community with us. So the link will be in the show notes to this little bonus episode. If you want to find out more, go to jillmokes.com/wildway. You can find out lots more about the membership. You can also sign up. And if you sign up today, on the launch day, you can join us tonight, 5 p.m, because today is new moon and we will be setting some intentions tonight. 5 p.m. UK time, 12 p.m. US time. And of course, if that doesn't work for you, when you join, you just come and join us on the next either full moon or new moon call. What I promise you about this community is there will be nothing rushed or forced or frenetic about it. That is just not the style and the vibe that I want for this community. This is about coming together to genuinely do the work that matters to you, to find the strategies that work for you, to get support as you build it. If you haven't already downloaded the natural order of things, that really it sums up my entire signature framework. So you will know that the work that we'll do inside the membership together on the live calls is going to be based around that natural order of things. The order that I know means that you get to do the right things in the right order to get the results you want in your business. So many of the classes and the meditations, etc., they're all going to be loosely based on that framework. So what will we actually do on the live calls? Well, when we get together, the calls last for an hour, and the beginning of the call will be just a few minutes to ground in, to our time together. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the theme for the month. And then at new moon, we are going to just spend a little time setting our intentions together on that call. And after we've done that, we open up the session for you to share anything that you feel called to share with each other or with me. And also to get the kind of hot seat coaching. So this is what makes this incredibly valuable. You know, you can really get to ask me the questions that are going to unlock some of the challenges you're facing in your business. One thing that you do get the chance to do as well is to book private coaching sessions with me at a rate that is the lowest I ever offer private coaching for, which is exclusively for Wild Way members. So it's really a way to come and get coaching from me in an incredibly accessible way, have the opportunity to go deeper if you feel called to do that too. But also, and I think this is really important, it's an opportunity to embed into your business this rhythm, this accountability rhythm of working on your business, setting intentions, reflecting and releasing every month in line with the lunar cycle that doesn't let us down. It's the way we should always have been before the Gregorian calendar came in. It was always about lunar cycles. They are reliable. They are every 2 weeks, no matter what. There's no leap year in a lunar cycle. So if this sounds like the kind of community that you would like to belong to, I would love to have you join us. And you just need to head to the show notes. Go to jillmoakes.com/wildway. And come and join us. Take a look, see if it feels like your thing. And if it does, come and join us and I'll see you on a live call very soon. Bye for now.